Tonight, Corpus Christi police are offering insight into their investigation into the death of Dwayne Johnson.
He is the 18-year-old who was shot and killed by a Corpus Christi police officer early Sunday morning as they responded to an assault in progress on Everhart Road and Bernie Drive. Police say that's when they approached the victim, was on the ground, and Johnson pulled out a gun, prompting an officer to fire.
Now, today, I spoke with Police Chief Mike Markle to find out what happens next. I want to talk about something that I know you hope never happens, but from time to time it does. An officer comes on a scene and ends up having to discharge a weapon. It begs the question, is policing harder in a state where everybody is allowed to carry a weapon?
I don't think that's changed a lot from the perspective of an officer. We always have to have our personal safety in mind when we approach people, and you know, we do our Terry pat down sometimes. We ask them if they have weapons, and we've done that for decades that I've been here, so and long before. So is it harder? I don't know. I think there are more weapons out there. Anecdotally, anyways, it feels that way.
Yeah. There have been calls for independent and transparent investigations. Give us an idea of what's it like from an officer's perspective. I mean, what kind of investigation goes on here?
Well, it's a very, very thorough investigation, obviously. The officer goes on admin leave during this time while we're reviewing. I always call in the FBI to do peer review. They're running their own investigation. It's not the CCPD arbitrating their own investigations. That doesn't happen. So our investigation will go to the district attorney's office, which will go to a grand jury, and they will decide, a group of community members will decide based on the facts.
So when somebody says, well, this is just police investigating themselves, that's not the case here, is it?
That's not the case. No, we have a great group of professional detectives and police officers. They all roll their sleeves up. You know, in this particular one, I'm not going to talk about it, but we're just a few days in, and we're still working hard, gathering as much data as possible. At the end of the investigation, I have to be able to say it was fair, non-biased. We have all the data we can collect, and we will present that.
Now, Chief Markle went on to say that there have been several things pop up on social media about the shooting that are simply not true, and that death threats have been made against the officer involved. He also says that police have video from nearby businesses and that they are trying to locate additional witnesses. So far, no arrests have been made.